Hey y'all. I was supposed to have a video up today, but I went to two Beyoncé Cowboy Carter concerts in 2 days, and I forgot I was elderly. So I just thought I would go live just so we could chit chat about whatever. Because I'd be feeling bad whenever I have to miss a video. So, hey, Toya girl, have you done anything to your bedroom yet? What moves have you made, honey? Because I just finished painting and I'm working on my trim. What you doing? Every time I see some twirl, I think about you. Hey, Green Asterisk. How you? She's a mother in the building. Hey, y'all. Thanks for joining me. I was just saying that I was supposed to have a video up today. Of course, it's Monday. But I went to night 2 and 3 of Cowboy Carter here in Chicago. And I forgot I was elderly. So yeah, I'm like, some things on my body like actually hurt. Like I hurt my wrist really bad. I almost fell down the stairs and I grabbed the railing and like I had to like catch myself with all of my weight on my one wrist. And so like it hurts to even like type when I go to type. If I lift it up like this hurts. Like just that motion hurts all along here. So I think I like sprained something, or I don't know if I'm supposed to put heat, ice, what, but I put some icy hot on it. Cla. Did you post your outfits? No, because I didn't wear anything cute. The first night I wore a Beyonce t-shirt and leggings. And then the second night it was so cold in Chicago. I don't think y'all understand. The weather said 50, but everybody in Chicago knows the closer you get to the lake, the cooler it is. So I think it was probably about 39, 40. Ebony, yay. Yes, I had my walls painted and redid my bathroom. I haven't done much more. I still plan on having a toile done and want to switch out some furniture and decorate. Yes, girl. Every time I see some toile or like, like a pattern, I be like, that's still cute. It's still cute. It's real classy. You know what I'm saying? But Harris, hey. I am going to Cowboy Carter night. Is it night 1 or 2 in Atlanta? So I'm going one more time, and that's the one I'm going to dress up for. I tried to give myself a little more time so I could, get an outfit that's actually cute. I didn't want to rush and try to get something. And plus, if you've ever been to Soldier Field, you know that it's like usually a trek to get to the field itself. I didn't get lucky, but I, for the first time ever, parked in the Waldron deck, and it was so easy. Like the walk, it was like 5-minute walk. Like it was right there, and it was so organized. Like all the people telling you where to go. Like it was great. I'm gonna forever park there. Yeah, I'm never gonna like walk. One time I parked across Lakeshore Drive and I had to like walk under this tunnel, and no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to save them little bucks. It is not worth it. But I literally am feeling it today. Like my left Achilles tendon hurt, my right big toe hurt, my wrist hurt, my back is achy, and my hip flexors. I don't know what I was doing, baby, but I was getting it or something. But my goodness, my nose still running because it was cold as hell out there. Um, Wait, did I say what I wore the second night? Y'all know I got ADHD real bad. The second night, I just wore the Beyoncé hoodie because it was so cold. I did have a Cowboy Carter t-shirt on under that. Um, but I just wore that blue hoodie that cost $150. But it's real nice. It's real nice though. So I wore that. I bought that on the first night and then wore it on the second night. Child, I think I had booked. Thanks, Latoya. I think I had booked. I thought I was 20. I thought I was 20. Baby, I thought I was 20. When is your show? She's a mother. When is your show? Are you the one that told me you have first row seats? And if you are, what section are you in? Because you have to make sure, because for this Sunday show, I had second row seats in section 1, in the 100 section. Houston, okay. I don't know when she coming to Houston. I think that's after like Paris and London, and you got some time. So I thought I was gonna have like the best seats ever. Like I've never been so close, And they put that crane thing because she does a lot of flying around, and they put that one of those crane things that be having the wires attached to it right dead in front of me. So even though my ticket when I first bought it, it didn't say obstructed or limited view. Oh, that wasn't you. Okay. It was not. My view on Saturday was great, like 200 level first row. I'm 5'3.5". I don't know if y'all know that about me, but I'm a short queen, okay? And I never have good luck when it comes to being behind somebody, because even if I get like a good seat, like row 2, the person in front of me will be an NBA player. Yeah, the whole WNBA will be dead in front of me, a wall, giving a wall. And I'll be like, baby, I thought I was going to be able to see because I'm in the second row, but no. But in the 200 section, you're like that higher level above. And then I was in the first row too, so it was nobody ahead of me. It was great. It was just really great. I recommend that. So in Atlanta, I'm in the 300 section, which I've never been in the 300 section. I am a 100 section girly. Okay, down. I've never been in the 300 section, but we got first row. So I feel like it still might be a good time. Ebony, wait, what? I did not know you were a petite princess. Yes, honey. Please say the half. 5'3.5". Please say the half. Baby. Everybody says I photograph taller. Like I look taller in pictures and videos and stuff. But yeah, I'm short. And I was taller than my mama, like by that half inch of forehead gave me just a little bit taller than my mama. She was 5'3", flat out. But yeah, I'm short. I'm pretty short. And I don't be having good luck at these concerts. I will never do floor seats. I did that one time, and the girl in front of me was standing on her chair. And I don't know about y'all, but every fat person I know ain't finna stand on no folding chair. We are, that's a setup, all right? You're not finna set me up like that, okay? That's not that, no. Because y'all ain't finna catch me. Literally everybody's recording. If you fall off a chair, it's going on the internet. You're not finna, no. That's why my wrist hurt today, because I skipped some steps going down the thing, and I had to grab myself real hard because everybody is recording. If I had fallen down the steps, everybody would have been, ooh, the cameras would have shifted to me from Beyoncé. No, I can't do it. I just knew you were 5'9". Girl, listen, if I was 5'9", my waist would be snatched, honey. Because I feel like if my torso was longer, I would be fine. I would be fine as hell. What are you talking about? My torso was this big. Like when I had big boobs, my boobs used to rest on my belly button. Like that was the end of my boobs because my torso was like this big. And her concert in Atlanta is at the Mercedes Stadium. 3 section is up high. I got a little dizzy sitting that high at the Kendrick SZA concert. Yeah, I've never been past the 100 section at Mercedes Benz. It is at Mercedes Benz. And so it was funny because my friend that's going with me, you know, she's a mom and she has kids or whatever. So she had a strict budget that she wanted to stick. She didn't want to go over 400. And so, but we still wanted front row, which is our dilemma. So I actually bought us 2 front row seats in the 240 section. And when we saw like how the stage was gonna be, we were like, I think that's over too far. And we know how the people from Renaissance concert were so disappointed if they got over too far. But Beyonce put some monitors on the side now, so you could watch it on TV. You know, if you're over too far. But we didn't want those tickets because we thought that was over too far. And so I called Ticketmaster trying to get a refund. They said, no, we're not doing refunds. So I called Apple, my credit card, and I was like, yeah, somebody was playing with my card. I investigate. And they gave me my money back. But those tickets are still sitting in my Ticketmaster account. So if we go to that Atlanta concert and those tickets are still there, because we could scan our real tickets to get in, but then to get into your section, you just got to show a ticket. And we have tickets for the 200 section. So I was thinking, I haven't told my friend this yet because she's kind of a rule follower. But I was thinking, if they still think that those tickets are mine and nobody, like they haven't resold them and nobody is sitting there, and if it's a good seat, if it's a better seat than what we have in the 300 section, we moving. Let me see, I missed some stuff. I still think about old girl that tumbled off the table. Okay, Charlotte, what's her name? Charlotte? No, something takes a tumble. What was it? What was her name, y'all? Something takes a tumble. Did it start with a T? Scarlet. Thank you. I knew it had an Arlet in there. Scarlet takes a tumble, honey. Scarlet takes a tumble. But y'all, last night, so it was so freezing, right? It was so cold. And I didn't want to like bring a whole coat. And some people was up in there naked, like, Cowboy Carter. One girl had on a bikini top that had like stars for her boobs. So she just had stars for her boobs, nothing else on the top. And then some like black like biking short things and some cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. It was in the 40s, like it was cold, okay? And so I was so miserable. Like I had, how when you have long sleeves, you could put your hand inside of your sleeve and then be trying to like keep your hands warm or whatever. And so I was just sitting there and I was kind of doing like a little church rock thing. I went to the concert by myself, so I probably was looking a little miserable. And so I'm sitting there like this or whatever. And a lady walked down the aisle, my row, and she was like, girl, do you want my hand warmers? I was like, oh, you have hand warmers? She was like, yes, girl. And then she looked, she was like, oh, I only have one. I said, oh, no, you keep it. That's yours. You bought it with your own money. And she was like, no, girl, you need it. She had on a leather coat. So she was like, I'm good. I got on leather. Okay. You go ahead and the way you got to shake it up a little bit and stuck that thing in my sleeve, baby. Lifesaver. That thing get real hot, y'all. If y'all ever have to go somewhere where it's cold outside, them things work and it stayed hot the whole time. And if it ever like cooled off, all you had to do was expose it to the air again and shake it up and it reheated itself. And at the end of the concert, I paid it forward because as I left early. And so as I left the concert, it was a girl leaving early as well with her friend. And she was like, she didn't have on no coat. She was one of those trying to be cute, right? And so she was like, she was like, it's just so cold. Why did it be so cold? And then I was walking past her and I was like, girl, do you want this? And she was like, what is it? I know if that was me, I would have been like, who are you, strange, weird lady? Handing me a powdery puff of stuff, a pouch. I was like, I was shaking it too. I was like, because I was trying to warm it up for her. And I was like, do you want this? And she was like, what is it? I said, it's like a hand warmer. It's kind of hot. And she was like, yes. When she took it, she said, oh, and she held it to her chest. She said, oh, thank you. And I was like, you good? Somebody gave it to me. So I paid it forward, child, because she was struggling. Hey, Maxine. Wagwan, Maxine down in Trinidad, Tobago. You know, Wagwan. Do y'all talk like that too? Or is that just Jamaica? Me being offensive in the first 5 seconds of her joining the live. What night are you going in Atlanta? I'm getting my tax refund. I want to treat myself. Okay, Ebony. So I'm going on 7-Eleven. But in Chicago, people, like the first night that I went, the people that were sitting right next to me bought their tickets that morning. And it cost $300. I paid $750 for that same seat. They were sitting right next to me. I bought in the pre-sale. They bought that morning. Okay, so if I were you, I recommend looking that morning or either going actually to the box office and getting your ticket like from the stadium. Because one girl on TikTok said she went to the stadium. She went to the stadium and she was like, I got a $250 budget. Go. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, okay, we have something in the 100. Like people was getting in the 100 section for like under $300. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, we're not going to talk about it. I'm not doing pre-sale next time. For Act 3, I have learned my lesson. And it's like that frenzy of like, you got to like, you building up like to get the tickets. And that's what makes me like, I be trying to move so fast. I'm like, yeah, that one. Let me just pay, go. But usually you can get a refund. But Ticketmaster this year was like, no. So I was operating under, I'm going to get a refund rules. Yeah, no, the ticket itself was $750. I paid $9 something because, you know, Ticketmaster add on like hella fees. Let me see. Girl, too much info on this here internet. I don't remember what I was talking about right there. That's hilarious. I'm a rule follower too. Yeah, I'm low-key a rule follower, but I only get anxious if I'm stealing somebody else's seat. Like, you know how some people would just sit in a seat and wait to see if somebody else will be like, that's my seat. I don't like that because you know you're finna get displaced. And then you're gonna be looking stupid, have to find another seat where somebody else gonna come and be like, that's my seat. You know what I'm saying? Because some people just be late. But in Atlanta, I'm sorry, I didn't answer what date I was going. I'm going on 7-Eleven. I don't know what night that is, but I thought 7-Eleven because she got a song called 7-Eleven. I thought that was a sign. I was like, we got to go on this date. I don't know, something special gonna happen. So now what was I just talking about before that? Oh, y'all. Even when I take my ADHD meds, my brain be all over the place. What was I just talking about? Y'all gonna remind me. Oh, rule following. So in Atlanta, if we sit in those other seats, it's still in my Ticketmaster. Like, so if somebody comes up to us, I could be like, oh, I have these seats too. And it can look like a mistake. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like we just some bums trying to sneak and be in the first row. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in the first row of the 200 section. So, but it's like way on the side. That's why we didn't like it. That's why we didn't want those anymore. So I'm a C. But what I learned from Chicago, I don't know if it's gonna be the same way in Atlanta, is once you get into the section, you could just stay in that section, like stay in that level and never go back out, and then just walk around like through the aisles of seats. Like if you go back out, you have to show a ticket to get into that specific section. But if you just get into whatever section you're trying to get into and then just stay down there and walk around, you good. I think Mercedes-Benz might have some separations where you can't do that, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, Rumi did so good. She's so cute. Okay, so when Rumi was going, oh, I forgot to tell y'all this part. So I was so freezing and I was Instagramming, right? On my personal Instagram. I was Instagramming like at one point I had my phone like down here and I was like, and I put I might don't make it because it was cold. Okay. I was like, should I leave? Should I leave early? Like I've already seen the show. Like I was in my head, I was battling, like, is this do I? And then I just kept telling myself, once she come out, you're gonna be dancing and moving, you're gonna warm up, which did happen. But because I was looking so miserable on the internet, my friend who's very, you know how you got them elevated friends, you know what I'm saying? Like they dress down all the time. They travel to exotic locations. And, you know, I got a couple of them. But this friend was like, she hit me up on Instagram. She was like, girl, you cold? Like, come up here. I said, where you at? She said, in a suite. Me to the people next to me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll be back because a suite. I've never been to a suite, like at a football stadium or at a concert. And then get this, my friend. So I know my friend and her sister, right? Let me see if I can find a video. So my friend's sister, her name is Imani. She was posing in the hallway outside of the suite. Like she was just posing, you know, taking pictures. You know, we was out taking pictures by this little window or whatever. Boom. Jay-Z walks past and goes into the next suite. Huh? What? Why y'all didn't tell me I got a booger in my nose? Y'all was just gonna let me boogerize the screen? Y'all don't love me for real. I'm so boogery. Like I always got a booger in my nose. I should not be surprised. But y'all, it was so beautiful from the suite. Yeah, the suite had food and drinks, but I didn't partake in any of that because she had just invited me up there and I did not pay for that. I feel so weird. Like if somebody's like, hey girl, come up here. And then here I go. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't pay for none of that. So I just was up there looking. I was like, oh, warming up. And then before Beyonce got on that little horseshoe and flew to the other stage, I went back outside because my seat was really close to that stage, that second stage, and wasn't nobody gonna be in my way. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I was about to complete out Jay-Z. Oh, I was about to show y'all the video. That's what I was about to do. Let's see if she put it on Instagram. No. Let's see, did she put it on TikTok? Here it is. Why it come up the first video? Okay. Okay, it's gonna start over. Okay, watch. She doesn't even realize So she out there taking pictures. She had one of them long braids that like touched the fucking floor. And so she out there taking pictures and Jay-Z walked by. Oh my gosh. So and then the fact that he went to the suite next door, and you know them suites, I didn't know this, but the suites, you could see through from one suite to the next. Child, I did not know that. But he was in a suite with a whole bunch of white people. At least that's all I saw was white people in there. But it was fun. Oh, I was gonna show y'all the video of what my view from the suite, because I had never been up there, and it was so cool to see, like, you know, she handed out these light up wristbands this time. And so it was so cool to see like the lights, like it was almost like a heartbeat, and then like, you know, her stage and her visuals and stuff, but seeing the whole audience at like from that bird's eye view, it was just surreal. Like it was so beautiful. Let me see if I can find a video. Okay, no, that's her on the horseshoe. Is this it? Okay, if you don't want no spoilers, don't watch this part. Mute and click away. And then come back. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like the lights, how it was lighting up, it looked like a heartbeat almost, of like you could feel the energy even though you so far away. Like it was weird because it's not close. Like you would think like celebrities would want to be up close, but I guess they would rather just be like separated from the general public, which I understand. But it was not close. Like my actual seat was much closer, but it just looked beautiful. It was just like so pretty. And I was like, oh, I see, you know, why people be up here eating, drinking, you know, with people that they like. But I do feel like there's a difference between the sweet and now my friends are fun. So as you can see, that suite that I was in, they was having a good time. But sweet energy and crowd energy is completely different. Like in the crowd, people was going ape shit bananas, like about to fall over because they were screaming so loud and going so hard. Like, yeah, so it's like a different feel, like a different energy. It's like elevated money energy in the suite. You know what I'm saying? Like this rich up here. It's giving money, it's giving coins. And then, you know, the audience is giving, we're here to scream and freeze. So yeah, very interesting. Rumi did great though. She was the reason I brought up the suite is because I was up there when Rumi came out. So she's just so cute. She's just so cute. I just her first couple shows when she was like super excited, and then you could tell somebody was like, don't do all of that. You doing too much. Take it down. You're here. I need you to be here. Cause now she'd be like before she. So yeah. Let me see. Yes, there are separation sections at the, yeah, I thought so, because I remember that you have to sometimes go back up the stairs to get to another part to come back down. So I do remember that. So yeah, you might not be able to do that. Yes, food and drinks. Mr. Carter, I would scream. I want to visit Chicago so bad. Rumi be having the time of her life. No, Chicago is so great in the summertime. if you come during like Black Boat Week or something, like if you like boating or being out on Lake Michigan, like the blacks with boats be out, you know what I'm saying? Like they be really out there. I don't know if it's called Black Boat Week or Black Yacht Week. I don't know, one of them. You know, you could tell I don't have a boat, a friend with a boat. But a lot of people do that. A lot of people do, there's so many festivals and stuff that go on in Chicago in the summertime. Like Chicago really opens up and like blooms and blossoms in the summer. And I think really that's the reason that people will endure the seasonal depression and the sad 6 months of gray skies and terrible weather, because they know that eventually um, it's going to just turn into summertime shy. So sorry for missing the last 10 minutes. My brother called to discuss the concert and me possibly going. Get it. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. I want to tell y'all, if y'all went to Renaissance, like Renaissance was fun. Cowboy Carter. Cowboy Carter is like more all encompassing. Cowboy Carter feels a like a goodbye is coming. That's what it feels like, because it was so all encompassing of her whole career. Like she went back. That clip I just showed y'all, that was Diva, right? She went back to some oldies, okay? And when people heard them, people's like, I can't believe she doing this song. Like she went way back. Um, and it's so funny because she had played, I'm not gonna tell y'all what she plays. I want y'all to be surprised. But she had played this one particular song and it instantly brought me back to this dude that I was with at that time. And I was like, oh God, why would she play that? Can y'all hear that siren? Or no? I never know if like noise cancellation be canceling it out or what. But yeah, my wrist hurts so bad. Should I be putting heat or ice or both? Should I be alternating? I think I may have like, oh, you hear it? Okay. I mean, nothing feels broken. So maybe I just like, get real, YouTube. Maybe I just like sprained it or something, but it's like, it hurts from the wrist section all the way down to like up in here. That's crazy. Um, Ice and wrap. Okay, yeah. I was looking for my carpal tunnel. I have a carpal tunnel sleeve when I was really struggling with carpal tunnel at one point. Um, I started doing these carpal tunnel exercises and I don't have carpal tunnel no more. But I still have that sleeve. I feel like that would be helpful. And I do have like small ice packs, like this small. Anyway, so I don't know who I thought I was, going to two concerts in 2 nights. I tried to sell that first night's ticket. I'm really glad that I didn't though, because I love that seat. Second section, row one was a vibe. Like that was it. If I could get first section, the 100 section first row, then I'm sure that would be like even better, like chef's kiss. But mm-mm. Second row was good. It was good. The only thing that I'm kind of upset about that I didn't get is Beyonce bucks, because there's this like moment where like dollars spew out and the wind never brings it my way. So disappointing, because people showing all these pictures of Beyonce bucks. When I went to, okay, get a hand massage. I don't know if y'all can hear the clicking. Oh, y'all probably can't hear that. But it's like a click in there. Hey, alien superstar. Alien superstar. Flick, flick. Is that what she say? I don't forgot. I don't forgot. Gosh, I need to stop like moving it so much. I feel like moving it is making it is helping, but I think I'm just like aggravating it. Anyway, and then some of my friends were asking me like, why do you leave early? Because I still haven't seen the whole show. I haven't seen the part where, you know, Blue comes out and does her just like her mother would. Got boop, boop, boop. I haven't seen that part yet. I haven't seen the ending. I haven't seen the fly around in the car. I haven't seen none of that because I be leaving early because Chicago is ridiculous. And then I saw this TikTok of people who did not leave early in Chicago, and I'm gonna show y'all what it looked like. Oh, here go that girl that was dressed real cute. Okay, so that girl right there, it's cold. Like that's me, right? And then hold on, that's her. Look what she got on. It's cold. I just want to let y'all know it's cold as hell. So I saw her later on, and she was, oh, here go me again. This one I was like, should I leave? This one I got the hand warmer. I'm just taking y'all through my stories at this point. Oh, this was me saying, why are you 8 feet tall and you in the first row? Like, the thing about the first row of the 100 section is you do not even have to stand up if you don't want to. I mean, I know people want to dance and stuff like that, but ma'am, sit your tree ass down, please, respectfully. Because ain't no way I'm in row 2 and still can't see. That's bonkers. That's wild. That's crazy. I got kind of lucky. I mean, whenever Beyonce was that way, that lady was in my way that I just showed y'all. But directly in front of me, it was 3 kids. 3 kids in the front row. I said, oh, Lord, thank you. Thank you for putting these children right in front of me, honey. And they was good too. They was dancing. They was just having a good time, you know. Look, Kia already got on me yesterday in the story. She was like, tall people deserve to be sitting in the front row too. I was like, everywhere is the front row for you. You can literally see from anywhere. You could be in the way back and have an automatic view to the stage. There's no one in front of you, of your eyeballs. If your eyeballs can see from sea to shining sea, why do you have to be? Okay, we're not gonna talk about it, but I'm finna show y'all this crowd. Okay, here we go. Hold on, I gotta start over. That's Chicago getting out. Do y'all see that? If you do not leave Chicago early, you get stuck in this for at least an hour, and then you get stuck in the car traffic for another hour. This is dumb. And you know why it's like this? Is because they only open like I don't know if y'all can see, but this door is open and this door is open. That's it. They don't open every door to let everybody out. So everybody is funneling through like 3 open doors. That's dumb. This is crazy. And if you do not leave Chicago early, this is what happens. I learned this from, I went to a Beyonce concert. I think it was On the Run 2 or On the Run 1. I can't remember but I left like at the end with everybody else, like thinking it was gonna be cool. And the way that you are shuffling like this, like everybody's just taking the tiniest. I said, never again. Never again. I will catch the whole show in Atlanta because Atlanta is organized with their shit. They let you out and you don't feel like, or you could just sit and chill, afterwards for a little bit. They kick you out eventually, but you could just wait for it to die down. I guess you could do that here too, but this is dumb. This is real dumb. Um, so I love the hair after pics too. Yeah, child. This is what my hair looked like. My hair looked my hair was cute. I did my hair for the show yesterday. Like I took time to blow dry it straighter and I put twists in it with some product and I twisted it up and I put two little twists right here. Like I left the two twists right here and then I had the rest like big. Well, it wasn't that big because I ain't got no hair no more. Trying to grow that back. But it was just like, out like this. And this is how it looks now. Yeah. This how I came back from the show. Yeah. And that was real cute. I'm getting my hair done this week, y'all. My little once a month hair appointment. And I think she gonna cut again. I am not one of those naturals that cares about hair length. And I think I'm that way because my mother was that way. And I just don't care. Like I will cut all my hair off. I remember in high school, y'all remember the black girl mullet where it was like short at the top and long in the back, but it was like real cute short at the top. Like you had like a little bang, and then you had all of those tight curls that with that pencil wine, and then you would just like feather them out. You know what I'm saying? It was just real cute back in the day. I went over this girl house named Ty. I still remember this. My mama called me, or I ain't had no cell phone back then. So how she called me? Maybe I called her. I don't remember. But when I was at Ty's house, her mom was like, I can't believe these girls are letting you cut in their head. Because she did my cut. She did my short at the top, long in the back. But she was good with them scissors. I looked so good. And then when I got home, my mama was like, I can't believe you be letting them look like they said the exact same thing. But her mom was like, I can't believe they let you cut. And then my mom was like, I can't believe you let a girl cut all up in your head. Um, but yeah, I don't care about like hair length. I care more about like hair volume than length. Like if my hair was short, but it was healthy, like yesterday, I noticed when the wind blew, my hair wasn't even blowing the same. Like it doesn't even blow like how it used to blow. Like, I don't know if y'all know this picture of me. Do I even have that picture? Just like a mother would. Ooh, ooh. Hold on, y'all. I'm scrolling. I'm going way back too. Ooh, I used to be sexy. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, this picture right here. You know what I'm saying? Look, look at the difference. Look, the wind was blowing. I don't know if y'all know Filthy McDave, but he was in town, and I asked him to take because the wind. We was at the lake. He came to visit. I took him to the lake, and the wind was blowing, and I said, "Oh, take my picture with the wind blowing." And the wind like blew my hair. He had like several shots. This was my favorite one, but he had like several shots where my hair was like out to the side. Like the wind could usually take my hair, and like my hair like falls prettily over to the side. This time when the wind blew, it was getting very much like this whole section moved at the same time instead of like this moving individually. It didn't do that. Like my hair used to have like all of those little things would move individually. That's why it was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? But now my hair moves as a clump to the side. I don't like it. And it just look, I mean, look, you can see the difference. So bad. Like, I really think this was the start, this hair color on my ends. I think that was the start of the damage. Real talk. But I've always had pretty long hair. I mean, this is me as a kid. So that is such a funny picture. Do y'all ever look at pictures of yourself and be like, that's me? That's like it feels so I don't know her. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't remember being this young, or at least I don't think I do. And so looking at this picture, I'm just like, it looks like somebody else, but it's me. It's so crazy. The only thing that makes me know that it's me is that hyperpigmentation around my mouth. And I guess my eyes look the same. But that little girl looks fearless, which I love. I love that for her. She don't have no anxieties yet. Oh, here go my mullet that I was telling you about. Ooh, damn it. My mullet. That's when I graduated from high school. That was 20 years later. And I had them colored contacts in. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Um yes, the girth versus length age-old argument. I know. Cut and start fresh. I kind of want to, like, I be telling my hairstylist, like, cut what needs to be cut. You know what I'm saying? I want my hair to be as long as Bonet. Like, that's my hair goal. Now that I know that my hair can grow this long, like down my back, I want my hair to be that long. Like in its natural state. I don't want to have to straighten to get that long. I want my natural hair to be that long. That's probably like not possible. But I just feel like my hair can grow long. This is evidence. You know what I'm saying? Eh, eh. So it's like stiff. It's like it doesn't have the elasticity. There's something going on. It's not, it don't even feel the same. There's definitely something going on. I don't know if I need to do like deep conditioning treatments or some kind of mask or hot oil treatments or something. I'm not sure, but my hair is lacking something. And I'm really tired of being ugly out here. Wait a minute, you know Dr. Takia, I'm not an artist, I'm an alto Robinson. Hell yeah. Me and Kia go way back. We was YouTube friends in the early 2000s. Like, huh? Yes. I know Kia. First of all, I think I said this on here before, but I know Kia and like all the super friends. Like I know like I feel like I'm a friend adjacent because I know like Crystal and then I know Kia and then I know Tay. And then through them, I met Jade and then and it's weird because like I'm friends with other people that Jade is friends with. And I don't know how me and Jade, like, especially when I lived in New York, like how hey, God TV radio, the Brett Keane show. Oh, That was dumb. That was real dumb. I don't know who I thought I was. I'm sorry, y'all. I got my little heating blanket on. I refuse to turn my heat back on. It's cold this week in Chicago, but I refuse. I refuse. So I actually have this thing that I post every year for Kia's birthday. Y'all remind me. Okay, I'm gonna forget in like 3 seconds, but remind me. Say, Tracy, show us that lotion song, and then I'm gonna remember because my friends' sons down in Mississippi. This was years ago. They made this song, and baby, I was like, this should have went viral. I don't know how it didn't go viral. Maybe she didn't put it on the right platforms, but I thought it was amazing and funny. Do my eyeballs look funny? This how eyeballs look when you trying to find something real fast. Are they do what they doing? Oh, you know how I probably could find it faster. Do you enjoy talking to people in voice chat? No, I don't. I don't enjoy talking to people. Period. Um, what's that girl name? Taki. Y'all, when Kia birthday? Oh wait, December something. December 20th. Okay. Anyway, while I'm looking for this, what y'all got going on this week? What are y'all gonna accomplish this week? This week for me, I'm planning on finishing up all the painting in my room. I started it. It looks cool, but I still have to do the trim, the crown molding. Let me not. I'm still looking. Sorry. I still have to do the trim, the crown molding. Here we go. On her birthday, I post this every year. Kia, definitely. Oh, Kia, hey, it's Chicago, hey, ooh. Definitely on my period, but so yeah, we go way back. We're friends. We go to dinner and stuff. Like it's certain pockets of them that I go to dinner with when they come into town. Like Jade and Kia, Crystal. If Fatima ever came to town, I'm sure I would go eat with her. XD. Fatima is Lady Wonder. She's like another adjacent friend. I don't know if y'all remember Fatima back in the day. She had this viral video on YouTube because she called it dick sucking lips because she talked about how she's had these large lips her whole life and how that's what everybody, called them. And she just decided to embrace it. And so that video went viral. So she just became known as that girl with them DSLs. But yeah, she's hilarious. She be doing ballroom stuff now, like just like her mother would. Cow. She be doing like the feminine category, killing it. She looked the fuck good. She looked real good. Every time she posts, I be like, oh my god, like she be out there like thong, body tight, like serving down, like the confidence is she through the roof. But anyway, I'm gonna finish painting. I'm gonna try to put up my molding and my crown molding. I have my molding on the ground right now, like laid out back there, and I have my saw. I've been like cutting things. I don't know if you can see this bench, but it's covered in sawdust. You know, what can you do? What can you do? I didn't feel like taking it all the way outside. Like I could have probably took it outside and then ran my electrical cord like out of the window, but I ain't finna do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna cut it right there. Right there. Let me see. Oh, y'all ain't saying nothing. I thought I missed some. What y'all doing? Y'all actually working? Arm advice: make yourself a sling using a t-shirt and hold that left arm still. No painting. But I'm right-handed. I ain't gonna paint with my left hand. So do my arm need to be like this? Like, do I need to hold it up like this? Or can I just put a brace on this and then I can still move the rest of my arm? Y'all, can we talk about how y'all see this crease? To me, does that not look like a baby's thighs? Like, why would my arm crease right there? Maxine, thank you. Because why would it, Malika, you know that look like your baby arms. I mean, your baby thighs. Because you know they got that little fat roll right there on the front. I hate that for me. Like, why? And it's on both arms. Like, don't think it's a game. Like, this one isn't as bad. But this one is giving baby meat. I hate that. I think I used to be strong and then I got fat. And so now I have this like lump of fat right here. But you know what? This fat, this like lump of fat right here, I also have it behind my knees. So I think that's some kind of like fat deposit that is like maybe, I don't know, hereditary or something that's like built in because I have that same fatty deposit behind my knees. Maybe it's like in the crease. I get like a little fat thing by a crease. I don't know. Chunky baby thighs. I know. I need to start like, I'm gonna stop moving my arm, y'all. I'm gonna get me a sling. Like, who told me that? Green asterisk. Mahalia said, tell him about the lotion. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I sure forgot that quick. And y'all let me know if it's funny or not, because I still to this day think it's hilarious, but it never went viral, and I was shocked. I was like, oh, this is gonna blow up. And then nothing. And maybe because I'm country, I don't know. It was just the way that they was singing it. Okay, here you go. God damn it. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. I keep touching stuff. Lotion on them knees, them knees, them knees. Put the lotion on them knees, them knees. Put the lotion on them knees, them knees, them knees. Put the lotion on them knees, them knees, them knees. Put the lotion on them knees, them knees, them knees. Put the lotion on them. Okay, they sang this part for too long, but just give them a second. Give them a second. Put the lotion on them. You so fine, so fine. I've been thinking about making you mine. But you're super ashy. I don't know. I just thought it was a banger. Like, Put the lotion on them knees, them knees, them knees. Put the lotion on them knees, them knees. Yeah. Tell them about the lotion, Tracy. Why? You saying my name on my TV was crazy. Oh, you watching me on TV? I'm in the TV, Malika. Do people be like Assalamu alaikum to you all the time? Or no? Is that just how my brain works? Let me know. 100% body rolling on public transit. Okay, put them lotion on them knees, them knees, them knees. What was that lady listening to? Like, what do y'all think she was listening to? I think it was R. Kelly. I really do. Put lotion on them knees, yeah. Now that's gonna be in my yes, they do. Okay, yeah. That's how that would be my first instinct, like Assalamu alaikum. But did y'all ever want like a nickname? I wanted a nickname so bad. Like my family called me Tracy May, because y'all know that's not my name for real. Y'all know that, right? Do people know that? Maybe people don't know that. I don't know. I could have sworn that people knew that, but yeah, that's not my name for real. That's just a nickname that my granddaddy gave me when I was super young, and then my whole family just started calling me that. And so, yeah, I just became Tracy May. But May is not my middle name at all. And then my mama called me Goo, but she was literally the only person that called me that. And then other people would be like, "What up, Trey?" or Trace? You know, stuff like that. But I wanted a nickname, like a nickname that was different, right? And so when I moved, did I tell y'all this story already? I feel like I told somebody this story. That song is giving a song like Bad Breath Notification or Friday Rep. Okay, maybe that's why. Maybe because it's in the vein of Tracy May, like it's in the realm. I really like that song. Like, yeah, it needs a verse. I should write a verse for it. Them kids are grown now. That was so long ago. They was in high school when they wrote that, or when they made that video. But I think those kids are grown now. That's probably somebody daddy. Okay, I feel like I told this story already, but when I moved from Chicago, so I was born in Chicago. My mama moved us around a lot. I lived in LA for a little bit, Indiana for a little bit. Boom. She got remarried. We moved to Mississippi. I was 13. I said, this is my chance. I officially am Tutu. I had it. I was like, I'm going to tell everybody to call me Tutu. And I'm going to have a nickname finally, because these people don't know me. I could tell them my name is Banana Bread, and they going to call me Banana Bread. You know what I'm saying? And I even had a rap song. Like I tried to make it my rap name too. It was like, he said, "What's your name?" I told him Tutu. He had something. He was kind of cute. What did he have? Plaque on his teeth. Something. It was a song called Regular Dude. And I was just talking about how I'm cool sometimes with a regular dude. Like, I don't need no, 6'5", da da da. You can still get my number. So I went to school, and I went to Mississippi, and it was in the summertime when I moved there. And so everybody outside playing, nobody's in school yet. I'm telling everybody call me Tutu. All the people on my block that I was telling call me Tutu, They were still in junior high. I was going to ninth grade. So we didn't even end up at the same school. Boom. I go into school and everybody, first of all, I don't talk to strangers like that. So I, am new. I'm not dressed like nobody else. I'm dressed like Chicago. They dress like women. And so in the class, people would be like, the teacher call your name, Tracy. I'd be like, here or whatever. And then everybody just start calling me Tracy. I wanted Tutu so bad. And it didn't even, I don't even know why. I don't even know why. I just felt like Tracy was so regular. And it was so like 80s. It still is. It's Tracy, Stacy, Heather, all of those is really, really 80s names to me. They might make a comeback eventually. But yeah, I was too busy raising hell for a nickname. Teachers knew my full government name by lunch the first day of school. Hell no, Dorian. That's crazy. That's crazy. I was good in school. I only had to cuss out one teacher, and I think I was a senior by that time when that happened. And I didn't even cuss him out. I just told him he was a crazy ass man. Let me catch up. What's going on? Okay, so what you have missed, MJ, is we talked about Beyoncé concert. I went to 2 concerts in 2 days, and I'm elderly, so I hurt my wrist, my big toe on my right foot hurt, my Achilles tendon on the left foot hurt, my hip flexors hurt, my back hurt, and I'm probably dehydrated. But I survived. Then we talked about, sort of hacks to getting into a better section. And we talked about, I went to the suites for the first time. Jay-Z walked past. What else? Then we talked about hair, how my hair was cute when I went to the concert yesterday. And then now it looks like this. I think my name was too short. People just called me E, and that's boring. Oh, because your name Aaron? See, my thing is like, okay, so for example, like Malika name, right? People probably want to call her Leica or whatever. But I'll be like, no, call me Lele. You know what I'm saying? Or something, just give me something that don't even sound like my name. You know what I'm saying? I get Max all the time. Yeah, you gonna get Max, especially in America, because honey, Maxine Shaw, attorney at law, yeah, she was Max. So you gonna get in America, anywhere that they had the TV show Living Single, you gonna get Max, big Max. Are y'all watching that new podcast that they got, her and Kim Coles or whatever? I was painting last week and I was, I just put it on to listen to it or whatever. The one that they had with Regine, what's her real name? What's Regine's real name? Tootie from Facts of Life. I'm only remembering character names. What's that girl name, y'all? That lady, that grown woman. Kim Fields. And then the other one was Kim Coles. So there was 2 Kims. I don't like that. But they did talk about Erica Alexander was, Kim Coles and Erica Alexander. They the ones that got the show. And then Kim Fields was a guest on like the second episode or the first episode. I don't remember. But I couldn't get through the whole Kim Fields interview because I get like weird icks about interview styles and stuff. Like if it starts getting awkward, I have to click away. I get like secondhand embarrassment, and then maybe sometimes I can fast forward 30 seconds and then they'll be past that little part or whatever. But the thing about it is, a lot of those people, like I think my favorite is Erica Alexander on that show. I thought Kim Coles would be funnier than she is being, and she's just like not being very funny. But Erica Alexander is being funny. I like what Erica Alexander be saying, and we on par. I'd be like, I don't want to see what? I forgot what I was talking about already. It's gone. The embarrassing moments. Oh, the awkwardness. Okay, thank you. Because I was like, did I tell y'all about me falling down? I was talking about that on my Instagram stories. Y'all should go check out my Instagram stories. I tell the story of how I've been falling down lately. But I told y'all first. I told YouTube Live first how I fell, how I tripped at Sherwin-Williams and my shoe came off. Y'all remember that live? I told that story. And then I told another story about how I fell into a rack of clothes downstairs. So I've been falling. I've been tripping. Oh, stumbling. Oh, fumbling. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Clumsy cause I'm falling in love. Is that Alicia? That's not Alicia. That's Fergie. No, wait. A. Marie. That is not A. Marie. Is it Fergie? I feel like it's Fergie. Oh, but she has a song called Falling. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I keep on falling. I sound just like her. That's crazy. That's bonkers. I mean, it was like y'all was at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I mean, it's just uncanny how I can just like morph into the artist. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, it's just so crazy to me. But was I talking about something, y'all? Y'all gotta let me know. Oh, the podcast. So yeah, there's like I don't even know how to describe the awkward moments. But for example, Francesca Ramsey, she had a video recently. I couldn't get through the video. I really don't even know what the video was about because like at the very beginning of the video, she starts listing her like writing credit. And I don't know why that's embarrassing to me. Like when she's like, "Oh, I used to be a writer on da da da, and I used to da da da, and I used to da da da, and I blah 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 blah." I swipe. I can't do it. I don't know why it's embarrassing to me. I mean, I'm sure she was setting up for a reason. Like she had to say her credits for a reason. But just the fact that she was like giving a resume, I was like, swipe away. Hey girl, just a random question. Have you ever done commercial voiceovers? I'm gonna say no. Now, I have voiced over like for example, if I wrote a spot and then usually my agency would have me read it in the way that I want the voiceover artist to read it. And then sometimes the client would be like, "Who is that? We'll just use that one." And it was me. You know what I'm saying? So, but I've never done it professionally or anything like that. I people on TikTok, like whenever I have a TikTok go viral, people say I sound like Lavita Alizé Jenkins. I've never heard that before, but multiple people on TikTok have told me that. And then when I asked Dre on TV, this was years ago, I asked Dre on TV, I was like, do I have like a different sounding voice? And she was like, it is an interesting. I was like, what? Is my voice different? Like, do I sound like Lavita Alizé Jenkins? Steady. Sadie. Hey, my Sadie. I don't know. Like, not me. Y'all ain't gonna be able to unhear it now. Like, oh my God. I didn't like when people said that, like the first person that said it on TikTok, I was like, wait, I actually I hear it. I hear it. Whatever that video was, I heard it. I don't know. I've just never heard that. Like, even when that show was out, I never heard that I sound like her. I could see that, Mrs. Boss Lady. Hey, Miss Boss Lady. Um, I don't know if I have like because y'all know I went to broadcasting school, so I have like reporter voice. I can turn that on and off. Be like, Tracy reporting live from the but I don't have like I'm imagining like a Evian commercial, and it's like over the seas, the yonder, da da da. I don't have one of those voices. The ones where they be sounding all sultry and serious and shit. I don't have one of those. I maybe could do like kids, like a kid show. I'd be like, woohoo! Yay! somebody needs to employ me. Care Bear stare, activate. Boom, bunch, 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 boom, bunch, 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 boom, bam, 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 bam. Okay, I'm back. Man, that Fraggle Rock had me crunk. I forgot. Whole arm broke. God damn. Laugh your cares away, clap, clap, worries for another day. Let the music play, clap, clap. Down in Fraggle Rock, my ADHD would not let me not finish the song. Like it would have just replayed until I finished the song. That little part. Whoever told her to put their wrist in a sling was right. Okay, let me look up how to put a t-shirt sling on because I don't have no sling for real. Like I could put it on some ice right now, but the snorks. How that song go? I remember when some of my friends didn't know about Fraggle Rock because it came on HBO. My mama had HBO. I don't know what channel it came on after HBO, but it was on premium channels at first, like when it first came out. And I would go to school, be talking about Fraggle Rock. They like, what's that? Y'all don't got HBO. Your voice is very animated and versatile. Remind me of another YouTuber, Amber Ballin. She lived in the Shy for a while too. Very creative actress. You talking about Amber that's married to the white man? And she pregnant right now, like pregnant again for the second time, and her baby named Wild. And this baby gonna be named Ziggy or something like that. Oh, okay. Somebody else told me that. Somebody else told me that I remind them of her. In the way that the first person told me that, they were like, you remind me of Amber and Amber's married to a white guy. So I think a white man would like work for you because like y'all are like the same. Y'all are like the same type of people. And I was like, actually, no, because Amber is into a lot of that white stuff that Ben is into. That sci-fi, they got a whole sci-fi podcast. I'm not into none of that shit. And I don't want to be into it. And I'm not gonna share that excitement about that. Like, you gonna have to have your own hobbies, baby. I can't be into it. But if you find me a white dude that could build stuff, that's gonna get in here. And if I draw out my table or whatever I want, and he gonna come in here and build it with some lumberjack shirt on, yeah, that's him. If y'all see me with a white dude, just know that he got a garage, he got a wood shop. That's the only way. Oh, I almost did it again, y'all. I almost did it again. Okay, yeah, I need a sling. Somebody said something about a scarf. My sister once used a scarf. Did it work? Probably not, but that didn't stop her from using it. Yes, a scarf can work. Love Amber and being find it right. I was like, he right there on TikTok. Yes, a Bob the Builder waiting on you. Yes. It's this couple on, I don't know if they're more popular on Instagram or TikTok, but I think the guy's name is Ben. Is his name Dave? But he's so funny. If you're gonna be funny, let me just put that down, okay? If you're gonna be funny and know how to build shit, let me see if I can find him, y'all, because and he cute. And he seems like super into his, girlfriend, but of course she's a little white girl. Her, what she, probably should be following. I think his name is Ben. Date followed latest. I feel like I just followed him recently. Y'all know who I'm talking about? He real funny. And he'll be like, he makes like, is this him, Drew? No, this the other guy. It's two guys that sort of act exactly the same. Drew is one of them, and then one of them is, I thought his name was Ben. Ben. It is Ben. Okay, Ben Sits. Okay, so he be doing stuff like this.
My kitchen from this to this. Actually, I haven't done it yet. Welcome back to another episode of Renovating Our House Until We Make It into Architectural Digest. Just when you thought you couldn't get any hornier watching this series, today we're going to repair drywall. But it's going to be sexy. I'm also going to be removing this random ass outlet in the middle of the wall. I already proposed a kitchen inflatable jacuzzi and those arcade punching bags that give you a score based on how hard you hit it. Both ideas were shot down because apparently I'm the only one who likes to have fun in this house.
So you see what I'm saying? It's giving like cute, white, funny, but also he finna build some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he know how to fix stuff. Like, yeah, give me that. Give me that. Give me like a grown-up version because he's obviously a child. But give me like a grown 40-year-old version of that. Yeah, with like beard, same beard, everything. I like a white man with a beard. Yeah, I've never dated a white guy before. I've never even like kissed a white guy, held a white guy's hand. I've held a white guy's hand, but not in a romantic way. It was more like a come here real quick. Okay. I'm gonna make a sling. Yeah, because maybe the sling will even just be a reminder to not be doing stuff with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the post-concert injury is cracking me up. And the funny thing is I would be cool. Like I have some other spots that are just sore, but this actually hurts because I almost fell down them stairs, and I refuse to be embarrassed with everybody recording. I refused. I was like, no, I'm going to catch myself. So I'm gonna ice it, and I'm gonna put that. Child, it's crazy. But y'all see the type of humor that I like. I don't like no yuck, yuck. I don't want that. I want some like dry, like smart humor. Um the kind of humor where you look at the dude and be like, shut up. I like that. I like to be like, shut up. What are you even talking about? I love you. Come here. That's what I want. That's it. Okay. So if you find that, I'm going to K Dot on Saturday. If I come back with an injury, I'm gonna be sorry. Hey, watch your step. If you got to go to the bathroom or anything, watch your step. Is all I'm gonna say. And maybe don't hold on to the rail so you don't hurt your wrist. I don't know, but then you might hurt your knee or something. I really don't know. I'm trying not to hurt my wrist while I do this. I did it, y'all. I did it. Sis, go get that brace or sling. We will rate. Okay. I'm in my jammies. Don't talk about me. I have a scarf. I have a scarf. I have two scarves. Three scarves. Two scarves. I just put one back. Okay, y'all gotta tell me what to do. Whoa, I almost fell over. Y'all gotta tell me what to do with it. Hold on. I have this part. Okay, are these good scarves? Because the other scarf I had was like actually a cold weather scarf. Okay, here I go. Fold it in half, maybe. Put arm in sling. Tie. No. Okay. Maybe don't fold it in half. All of y'all sitting here watching me do this, y'all, and not putting no advice in the. I see you. I see you. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Did I do it? Did I do it, y'all? I'm finna go to the store like this and everything. I feel like I gotta wrap this around so it don't start to come loose at the top. Me on live in my pajamas is hilarious. Put it in the sling. What you mean? It is in there. It's in there. Do it look like it's just sitting on top? Oh, you mean like this? Like my whole arm? Like a baby? Like that? I gotta have my fingers out. Stretch it out so it supports the wrist. Okay, yeah, that's what y'all was talking about. It supports the wrist. Okay. Oh, see, it's already coming apart. Oh my gosh. I'm not a good knot tire. Let me double knot. Ugh. Okay. I can't pull it. Okay. I got it. I did it, guys. We did it, Joe. Oh, y'all heard about Joe Biden? Dang. Sad, really. You know what that makes me think about sometimes? Tie a bow on the end before you put it on. Okay, so you went to college and you got your degree and everything. But you know, I be thinking about sometimes like how you could be old and then get cancer. Like in your 80s. What is that about? What's the point of that? I'm on my way out. You know what I'm saying? Huh? You want to put a fight at the end? I'm just I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, let me leave. Shout out to Monique. What Monique has said. She said something about that too. Right. Like, let me leave in peace. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I thought you get past a certain age, you just supposed to be cruising on Easy Street. But no, apparently cancer still might sneak up on your ass. And it had to sneak up on him because, you know, the president has to have physicals every year. So at least while he was president for those 4 years, he was getting physicals. I assume they was checking the prostate during that time. Men, get the hand up your booty. Stop playing with us. To me, my granddaddy died of prostate cancer. Y'all just so stubborn because you don't want nobody playing in your booty because you might like it. Otherwise, what's the why don't you want it? You know what I'm saying? Like we go to the gynecologist, we're not sitting there like, oh, I might fall in love with the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Y'all weird. My granddaddy would rather, you know, just try to drink it away. I'm like, okay. The Precious reference you made, you got your degree. Oh, is that from Precious? I had no listen, I've been saying stuff. I have no idea where it comes from. Drea always said, he's a good man, Savannah. Drea, that's like one of Drea's sayings. And I knew it was from a black movie, but I never knew where it came from. I was watching Waiting to Exhale, and that mama said that on that phone. I said, that's where that come from. I just don't be knowing. I don't be knowing like where stuff comes from. I'm kind of hating on all of y'all going to these concerts and events. Is nobody else side-eyeing these food prices? Even my coworkers balling out on Beyonce shows. We are giving up on saving. That's what we're doing. Yeah, we have thrown out the idea that we need to save for something in the future because we think the world is ending now. Okay. So spend the money. jump out of the plane, do your things, everything that you want to do. We're crumbling. We're crumbling. We're going down fast. Okay. They're trying to get rid of the Medicaid, the Medicare. They don't want you to live long anyway. So go ahead and crash out. Just have a good time. Okay. I buy ticks during pre-sales before the prices get crazy. No. Beyonce pre-sale was when everybody got gouged. That was me paying $1,500 for 2 tickets on way on the side. And then the people paying next to me paid $300 or something like that. No, that pre-sale, I'm never doing pre-sale again, at least not for Beyonce. MJ, because what's the future? It's so uncertain. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you saving for? And you know what? I told y'all, like, I had savings. That's how I haven't had a job in, almost 2 years now, which is crazy. But I had savings, and then I sold my Atlanta property, and I was like, oh, add that to the savings. Like, let me just live off of that. And then, I have investments that I could like take from, like I could sell off something and get money. Like I could call up and be like, yeah, let me get 50K. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking that, if I had children or if I had, just children to care about, that I would probably be trying to save for their future. But as for me, it's my money and I want it now. I don't understand the American way of saving to not work as an old person when you can't do shit. Like let's go travel the world. I'm tired. Is it nap time? I'm 73. I don't want to go to Ghana no more. That was when I was in my 30s. We missed it. You know what I'm saying? And then when I die, my beneficiaries are all like cousins and friends. Fuck them people. Why they gonna get to be rich off of me? Because I'm dead. No, I'm spending my money now, baby. Just run me my stuff. My financial advisor, like, Tracy, you need to be thinking about your retirement. Bitch, I am retired. I am already retired, ho. The fuck? I don't know what you thought. Speaking of which, I have a meeting with her at some point. Was that today? Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me look real quick. Please don't be today. Oh, okay. Oh, it's in June. June 2nd. Okay. Period. Per. I'm loving the nose piercing. Thank you. Listen, this I feel like is the coolest thing about me. Like y'all know I be trying to be cool so bad. Like I want to be cool. I want to be one of the cool kids so bad. And everything I try is just it doesn't work. Like this gives me like a little cool points, like a little talking points, because people be like, oh, you got one lock. Did you have locks before? All the questions I get, did you have locks before, like a whole head, and you combed them out and left one? No. Are you gonna do the rest of your head? No. Did you start it just because you wanted to see how locks would look? No. Nobody ever likes the real answer, which is that I was bored. It was during the lockdown. And I was like, I'm going to start one lock. It's a lockdown lock. Nobody ever likes that answer. But anyway, I wasn't talking about that at first. I was talking about, I lost it. I'm finding it. It's gone. Oh, my nose piercing. I always have to read back through the comments to figure out where I was going. So I got this nose piercing during COVID as well, like at the end of 2020, I believe. And I waited the 6 weeks or whatever I was supposed to wait, maybe 4 weeks, before I changed out from the stud to a hoop. And that hoop, it put like a little bump at the top of my nose, right? I don't think I have one anymore, but it put like a bump at the like very top of my nose right there. And then so I was like, okay, I got to take it out and go back to a stud. So I went back to a stud for years. And I was like, okay, now finally, I think my nose has probably healed, right? It's been years, literal years. And a couple months ago, I went back to the hoop. I like the hoop better. Like, I think it looks cooler. But because the hoop moves, like it actually can, move, it basically like re-injures the hole. And so I try my best not to, like if I'm washing my face or something, I try my best not to like move it, or like I don't ever twist it or anything like that, because I'll get that bump again. And I don't like that. So it's just a lot. It's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I thought every time I see somebody with a nose piercing, I'd be like, oh my God, it's so cool. And it just seems like so effortless. I just feel like it's so much more work than I thought it would be. I thought it was just you get your nose pierced, just like your ears. Like, I don't be thinking about my ear piercings ever. But this, I have to make concessions for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to work around it. One time I went and got a facial, and the lady, I had the stud in, and the lady was squeezing. You know how they squeeze up all of your blackheads and your pores or whatever? And she was squeezing over here, and the stud went in. She squoze so hard, the stud went into the hole. And I had to push it back out from the inside. And then it was bleeding. And then the bump reappeared. You know what I'm saying? It's just like too much. It's so much. I know that's right. The world is ending. So why not party like it's 1999? She didn't come to Seattle. So I didn't get caught up in the Cowboy Carter mess. She only coming to 9 cities. You better get your tail to Vegas. Co-workers are saying the same thing. YOLO. So live your life. Don't make that baby the paper. What she be saying right there? Quickly. So live your life. Do be the paper. Yeah. Y'all be saying that too. Don't act like you don't be saying that too. Okay. Oh, okay, MJ. Anybody could Google. I thought your lock was a subtle shout out to the 90s rat tail. No. I wasn't thinking about anything when I started this. Like, when I started it was like this long. Because I didn't know that locks shrink up at first. So I started it, and then it just shrunk up to like this. And then from there, my hair locks very quickly. Like, I could not do anything to this ponytail for like 3 weeks, and I'll have a lock in the inside forming. So I knew it was going to lock. I wasn't worried about that. And this is just a twist. I haven't done any of that like interlocking or whatever. I just did a twist like this to the front. That's how this whole thing is, just twisted to the front. What is that? I can't see it. My friend has locks, this girl that I model with sometimes. And okay, you live there now. Hey Raj. And she put these like cute little beads all throughout her. It kind of looks like little stars, or like the very tiny white beads. She like sewed them into her locks. And so it kind of looks like her locks are sparkly a little bit. It looks super cool. I was like, I might do that just to like add a little something. I used to put earrings at the bottom. Like I had a hoop earring at the bottom for a long time, like a small hoop for a long time. Then I had beads. Then I had those little gold cuffs, trying to be Afrocentric. But then I just, I stopped trying to accessorize it. I didn't Google. That's why I got it wrong. The lyric is you steady chasing that paper. Close enough. You thought I'm the paper. I had the paper part, right? Because I'm a paper chaser. Did we already talk about a meeting in my bedroom on here? Or was that on Instagram? There's a meeting in my bedroom. Quickly. He say, step into me casa, lay it down. Quickly. Lay it down. What's that? Quickly. Mm-hmm. Everybody was like, on Instagram, everybody was like, down. And so I was like, it's not down. I could tell by just I think this is part of my autism. Like, I think I'm on the spectrum, like a little bit, and it has to do with like auditory things because I get overwhelmed when there's like multiple audio sources going off at the same time. But in the way that he says, lay it down, you can hear how he says D's when he says, lay it down. So he already set the precedent of how he says down, right? So if he said down, you would hear it. You would hear those D's because he already let you know how he say the D's. You know what I'm saying? And I was saying for a long time, I was saying so profound because I hear a F. He says a F in there somewhere. Somebody said, like when we were going back and forth with this on Instagram, somebody said maybe it's for more fun. And I was like, that could be it because it has the F. Lay it down for more fun. You know what I'm saying? It could be it. I don't know. But he definitely ain't saying down. And if you look at the video, his mouth is not saying down. Look how my mouth do. Down. He's not saying that. He's not doing that. His mouth don't do that. They have a whole bunch of videos of them like performing it. Drew Hill. No, baby, that's Silk. Ain't that Silk? There's a meeting in my bedroom. And I always thought that part, like all of the high parts, I thought that was the short king. You know how Silk had that short king in the middle? But that's not him. That's a tall dude. That's a tall dude singing that part. Lay it down. Get a little something. Silk. Hold on. My ears can isolate instruments, but unfortunately not vocals. Lyrics aren't my strongest suit. Interesting. I truly believe that we all have like a superpower that we don't know about. I really believe it, like, and we could be able to hone into it if we like really focus on what we know that we can do. Like, you know that you can do that. So if you really focused your energy on isolating the instruments and like knowing all the instruments, like, I don't know what that's useful for, but that would be your superpower. You know what I'm saying? You know how, hold on. Yes, it's Silk. Yep, auditory processing disorder. Girl, I don't understand nothing Rihanna or Ariana Grande be singing. I don't know Ariana Grande songs. I don't think. I just know my house, a buddy. Just did the guy. But I'm not like a huge fan of her. But Rihanna, do I be understanding her songs? Maybe I just be boop boop and this, I just keep going. But SZA and her cursive, her SZA language, I definitely be making up stuff. And she do too. Cause what's that song where she be like, oh, she say oh something. Appreciate? Do she say appreciate? Oh, what's that song? Is it Normal Girl? Always have a normal girl. I wanna be a babe. Normal girl. Oh. I don't know. You look at me, I be my walking away, think my talking, a little different. Now, under the body, yeah. Like, what are you saying? Ariana is now a little easier to understand, but early Ariana just kind of lyrically ran together for me. MJ, you know who Ariana was being early in her career. She was being the girl that's out now on My Mama Girl, because that was her writer. What's her name, y'all? Come on. Oh, I'm turning this to my mama. Can't remember nobody's name. Oh my God. It's happening. It's happening. Me at the TV. Oh, that's I'm tired of myself. Monet, Victoria Monet. Thank you. Yeah, Victoria Monet wrote all of those Ariana Grande songs early on, and that's how Victoria Monet sings or used to sing. That was her. If you find Victoria Monet demos of the songs that she wrote, because usually the songwriter or somebody will make a demo of it so the artist can know the melody and how things are supposed to go. Ariana just took her whole style and was like, yeah, I'm gonna sing it just like that. I think Ariana is like a chameleon, where she would just she latches on to other people's, I don't think she means to do it. I don't think she's like a culture vulture or anything like that. But I think she just latches on to things that she thinks are cool. And then she makes it a part of her personality. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Wicked thing, how her and what's that lady name? It started with a C. Come on, y'all. Don't it start with a C? Come on. What's her name on Wicked? Cynthia Erivo. Thank you. I can always give you the letter. but can't give you the word, baby. Because how her and Cynthia Erivo started looking alike and acting alike in their interviews, like, oh my gosh, like they started acting alike. And I think maybe that's how Cynthia Erivo acts already. And Ariana, she morphs into different people. I don't think it's bad. I do that too. That's why I got a Southern accent, because when I went to Mississippi, I talk with a Chicago accent, which is also kind of country. But when I went to Mississippi, I became country because I have assimilated to the talk that everybody is talking like. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking Ariana was more like Mariah Carey 2.0. They wanted her to be, because she could hit those whistle notes. And first of all, Shantae Moore doesn't get her flowers on those whistle notes, because Shantae Moore been whistle noting, been hitting them high notes. Shantae Moore is one of my mama's favorite artists. So when I watch The Town, I have a Boston accent for days. Okay, it's like I don't know, you collect these things that you think are cool. Right now, we'll do memes, viral videos, or right now everybody's like, Now, if you was beefing at that wedding, you should have left it at that wedding. It's sad. Me and my homegirl, you know what I'm saying? Like, we say stuff like that, but we try to say it like her. We don't say it like us. We say it like her. And I really think that's what Ariana Grande does. When I go to when I did my Jamaica, I did a study abroad in Jamaica, my last semester of college, and I was almost Jamaican when I left. I was real close. I was real close to being Rastafari. Okay? I was real close. Sometimes I'll pick up personality traits if I binge a YouTuber or something. Yeah, it's like I don't think, some people will be like, oh, you culture vulture, you like taking our da-da-da, you trying to talk like us. I think it's like involuntary. Half of the shit I say, I probably got from somewhere else and I don't remember where. You know what I'm saying? It's like the very demure thing. Oh my gosh, Jules, very mindful, very cutesy. I felt so bad for her when right? Jules go by her? I think so. I don't think Jules is a they them. But anyway, I felt so bad for her when they trademarked her stuff quickly. Like some white person, some white lady went and trademarked very demure, very mindful, and very cutesy. So that Jules couldn't even get paid off of them, their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt so bad. And then Jules came on TikTok and was crying. I was like, oh my gosh. The echolalia is also a trait of autism. My kiddos do it too. What's echolalia? Is that what we're doing? We're emulating when you can pick up the cadence and the sound of a person. Is that echolalia? I'm telling y'all, I think every bit of my autism. Listen, I've never been tested for autism, so this is a self-diagnosis, okay? But I just feel like I'm on the spectrum, okay, somewhere. But I think mine is very auditory. Like, I can hear people and start to sound like them, and I get overwhelmed when there's too many sounds going on at once. Like, have you ever been on the phone with a mama and you're on the phone with the mama, the TV is going on, or the radio if they're in the car, then the child has an iPad going, then the radio is on, then somebody's actually saying, mommy, can we go to McDonald's? Mommy, can call me back. Click up. I'm hanging up on you. Why? How are we having a conversation? Mamas are just immune. Like, they just get so used to all of the chaos. And I can't. I got a Mississippi parent, a Southside Chicago slang, and speech impediment. So I can't talk for shit. Ah! What's your speech impediment? Can I tell you something? This is going to be real crazy. I used to pretend like I had a speech impediment because I thought it was cool. I used to be like, I used to do this thing where I would suck on my lip like this. Hold on, let me get my lips moisturized. I used to be like, and then when I would talk to people, I would be like, no, because like I would like try to have my tongue like out, like I'm like, no, like baby, I'm trying to tell you, I've been trying to be cool my whole life. Like, I've been trying to come up with my thing. Like, who are me? You know what I'm saying? Who am I? I don't know. I just been attaching other people's coolness to me in hopes that it will stick, and nothing has stuck. I'm just not cool. I'm not a cool girl. Very weird. It's repeating words or phrases, and then those things become a part of our everyday conversation, but we don't remember where it came from. Oh yeah, that's my whole vocabulary, baby. Sometimes I do remember where it came from. Like, sometimes I'll say, you gutter butt trollop. I'll say that, and I know that's from B. Scott. Hi, 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 hi. You know, from YouTube way back in the day. And sometimes it's just like the moment calls for that exact thing to be said, you know? I don't know. It's just like it be so appropriate. And then I can't stop myself from saying it. It's kind of like when everybody was saying that's what she said, like behind everything. But also, if you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, they were saying, I think their thing, that's what she said was, that's my autobiography, the title of my autobiography, or something like that. So now when I hear something crazy or whatever, or when I say something crazy about me, I'll be like, ooh, that's the title of my autobiography. Jules pronouns are Hershey. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh my gosh, so funny. I watched the whole thing. Right now I'm watching Rookie because I love that guy from Castle. Nathan, whatever his name is, Fillmore. I love him. Me and my mama used to watch Castle down. Castle was so good. He plays a good cop. I will say that. Okay, y'all. We just on here talking now, just about TV and stuff. I ain't got no job. I ain't got nothing to do. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all supposed to be working. Y'all talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get in trouble. You were about to lose your job. See? We just did it again. Did y'all hear about that man? By the way, that you about to lose your job, cop? He started beating on somebody. He was beating on his girlfriend. His girlfriend got on Twitter like, you about to lose your job? A police officer just hit me. And excuse me, what? No, because now you really about to lose your job. Mostly issues with the, ru, str, and oi words. Oi. Oh, you wouldn't have been able to say moo. We had Chicago got this old commercial. It's for this store called Moo and Oink. It goes moo 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 and Oink. We got baby spare ribs, moo beef, moo. It was a whole rap, and then at the end it was like moo and Oink. Probably would have a hard time with that song. Also, ADHD makes communication difficult because I can't recall names, words, and memories easily. Is that why I can't remember nothing? Manifesta, Monet. The way me and my grandmother used to be in that, you know how you got to go through them plastic things to get to get in that moo and oink? Baby, there will never be another moo and oink because they used to have meat. I'm talking about meat everywhere, just cheap. Moo and oink. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna never have that no more. Had to go through them car wash things to get in there. Y'all look at me. I have this thing right that I've been using to cut my trim. And it's been working good. It works better on the wood than it does on the I was gonna look for a piece so I could show y'all. Okay. So if you want to make a angle cut, right? You just lay it. Oh, y'all can't see nothing. You just lay it on there. And then sorry, I'm shaking because I'm trying not to use my left arm that much. But you just lay it on there. Sorry, it's not focusing on it, but and then you just cut and then you have your angle. And it's very smooth, you know what I'm saying? And you don't have to break out the saw like I got back there. And it's not all that sawdust and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So this works really well on the wood pieces, but on my polyurethane pieces, it was just a little too jagged. I think because they're wider, they were a little bit, wider on the thing. So yeah. Okay. But yeah, this was a good tool. I like this tool. It actually came in handy, and it's making clean cuts. So moving on. Oh, manifesta. What about what was it called? The Awakening. What's it called? The Awakening. That soap opera, that gospel soap opera that used to come on Channel 9. Was it Channel 9? Woo! I miss the days when everybody was watching the same stuff on TV. Like you didn't have a choice. We was all watching the same shows. We watched 227. Then we watched whatever came on after 227. Then we watched whatever on Fridays, Family Matters. And we watched the same shows. That's why we all have like these collective memories. But now you ask somebody like, oh, did you see Jenny in Georgia? They'd be like, no. Did you watch The Handmaid's Tale? Because this is no. Yeah. But it used to could be back in the day, you'd be like, oh my God, did you watch Martin last night? And they'd be like, hell yeah, that part when he because that was all the things that we had to watch. And we couldn't record nothing. I mean, you could put the VHS in there. My mama recorded Whitney Houston singing the national anthem. And then she recorded over something else. Because right after that, it goes back into the other thing. The word sirloin. Ooh. Also, yes, when you have to cut off your sentences to say, what do you call it? Or what's her name? That's ADHD, fam. And yes, Mua Oink was a spot. Oh, no, I have ADHD. I've been diagnosed with that. So I haven't been diagnosed with autism, but that's my self-diagnosis. I'm on that spectrum somewhere because I'm just too weird to not be neurodivergent. Too many choices nowadays. I know. It's kind of sad. I miss those days where everybody was watching the same thing. This is what I was going to show y'all. I'm making like blocks so that when I install my molding, like this is 6 inches, I can just put this on the wall and butt it up against here. And I know I have 6 inches from the wall. Like sometimes you got to make yourself these little tools to make your install job easier. So I'm gonna make I made a 6-inch one, and I'm gonna make a 4-inch one, and I think that's it. Because I'm doing 6 inches from each side, and I'm doing 4 inches top and bottom and in between the boxes. So we're gonna see how that look, child. I'm hoping to get it up this week. And then what, y'all? Wait, before y'all go, what? And then what? What's after that? After I put up the molding and the crown molding. Oh, build the fireplace. Never mind. Okay, yeah. Cause oh my goodness. I just keep getting weirded out that like, okay, now it's time to move back into the room. I don't know why that weirds me out. It feels scary to me. But I gotta do the fireplace. Did y'all see my nightstands that I bought for $300 on Facebook Marketplace? And I looked them up on Google, and they're worth like $4,500. They're selling right now on a website for $4,500 each. Not my neighbor listening, talking about what? You can move back in. There will always be another project. But I'm comfortable in the other room now. It's messy. Okay, I'm gonna go for real this time. Y'all have a good week. Y'all have a good rest of your week. I am putting up a video on Thursday. I think it's going to be the beginning of me. Okay, this don't hurt. Okay. I think it's going to be the beginning of me painting. So far in the room, I've painted like the walls and I've done my 2 coats or whatever, but I haven't shown y'all that part yet. So I think that's what I'm gonna start showing this week. Things are happening. My arm is hurting. I'm gonna put some ice on it. Thanks for all of your help in telling me to make a sling. Okay, heart y'all real bad. Love you, bye. Now this is awkward because I gotta